I beg you from the custom with the last start with the name of Allah, very beneficent and most merciful to us. Ladies and gentlemen, today the topic is about the communication of birds and also the animal. You know, this is very authentic to communicate as we are human being and we will have to say someone to do my work. If we need something, we say, please give me that. If we want to send someone, we should always say, if we need to drink the water, we say. As that animal and birds are also communicating with one another. Today, I would like to tell you about the pronunciation and also the vocabulary of the birds and animals. As I mentioned over the white bird, donkey, brave, ape, bird, dog, bark, fox, yelp, snake, his, fly, buzz, bee, hum, buffalo, moo, hen, scream, duck, quack, elephant, trumpet, camel, grunt, god, bleat, bird, chirp, sparrow, whistle, lion, dog, roar, jackal, crow, frog, croc, parrot, tart, nightingale, sing, horse, neigh, and their cat, mew. This is very necessary as they also need to say something to one another. There are some gestures, some sounds. I would like to say that this is very complicated communication between the birds and also animals. The scientists are working over the gestures and also sounds of the animal and bird. They want to know that how they are talking. You can guess that the sound of every animal and every bird is different. The lion always roar like that, and the hen is always, and the parrot always like that. When you are teaching them something, they always. There are so many jungles, forests, and also the people who have some pets as cat always mew, and they say someone to the others. When you see some packs of hounds, you know, shikari. When you see some hounds or some dogs over the road, they are barking to one another. The gestures of their face. This is okay, man. The gestures of the dog is different and they are also like abusing. When the two people are fighting with one another and they want to, before they beating, they start to abuse. As that the dog are abusing to one another first, they make their face very aggressive and then they start to fight. But before they always speak something. If you have gone to zoo and see so many snakes, so many lions and also the jackal and the elephant, the sounds of all these animals is different. As the birds, as I mentioned over there, sparrow, bird, hen, chicken, etc. The sounds of every items is different. But this is very necessary to communicate. Without it, you are not able to live in this world. Because as the men are social, the animals and also the bird are social. They have to get something from others. They have to give something to another. As I have, I have read in my one short story, that in the winter season, the birds always save their kids into the nest and they go to prepare and arrange the food for them, and then they come back. At that time, when they are flying over there, you will see, you will listen the sound. This is the sound. Why the sound? We said hello. We said please. We said these are our sound, the communication. As that the animals and also the birds are using sound communication, especially you can see, because we are not leading our life among the animals and birds. But on the Eid al-Azha, there are so many types of goats, cow, and buffaloes too. When you purchase some goat, it is not bleeding over there onto the road. But when you brought it into your house, it starts to bleed, and the whole night and the whole day. Why? Because it wants to find some companion. And in the house there is not any companion. In the road there are so many companions who are bleating over there, who are saying something. You can't see one Donkey is the brain to another bird, to another fox, to another hen. The hen always communicate with hen. The goat always communicate with goat, and the donkey always communicate with the donkey. As we human beings always communicate to one another. I communicate to you and you communicate to me. We are not communicating with birds. We are not communicating with our animals, etc. But there are some departments where the people need to communicate and they have started the business of bird and animals. They always try to make them understand how to communicate, and some birds understand the man's communication and some animal understand the communication of animals and some animal understand the communication of human being. Thank you very much.